Welcome back, folks, to some more Dota. EHOME, CDEC taking on each other with this series of 2. And it's DPL Season 6, with this being the last series for both teams. CDEC need 1 win here to guarantee a spot into the next round. Otherwise, they have to play a tiebreaker, I'd assume, against IG Vitality. And they split the series with IG Vitality as well, and you know, they just need 1 more point, and that comes from 1 victory in this series of 2. But EHOME, they go Dazzle Brewmaster. CDEC, they get the Phantom Assassin, which is got a pretty decent win rate. Been seeing it win left and right, honestly. I would give CDEC a nice chance to win this, percentage-wise, just by picking up that PA. So against the Brew, against the Dazzle, Shallowgrave obviously there. So we'll have to see
10 seconds remaining.
Exactly how EHOME want to play this, as they've banned out the Lich coming into this second phase. They also banned out the Grimstroke. Terribly getting banned out by CDEC now. Don't want to be up against that TB with the
5 seconds remaining.
with really your playoff lives on the line. TB just does so much. I mean, even against the Phantom Assassin, especially with the Dazzle on the team, where you're able to get the Shallowgrave off and then have that Sunder.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So, just looking to see what they're going to do as they ban the Medusa out with this Phantom Assassin as well as the Undying. Definitely want to try and open up some space for this Phantom Assassin. So if you can pick a couple of heroes that work early, that would be quite nice. And Tusk is definitely one that's going to help you out early in this game. So you've got Tusk, Phantom Assassin, Undying. Maybe we see a Beastmaster come out for CDEC.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I would definitely be interested in seeing a Beastmaster here. It's lockdown control for CDEC with push potential.
Team pick.
Lion.
And there's the Lion coming out. So stun for EHOME. Nuke damage for EHOME as well. Lion, I don't know. Against this Phantom Assassin, obviously you have the Hex to try and stay alive.
10 seconds remaining.
But I don't know. Sometimes I really don't like Lion. I think he's easily susceptible to just getting blasted down. And there's definitely an opportunity for that in this game, especially with the PA already. If you have another hero that can just get into his face, I really think he's going to struggle.
Radiant team pick.
They go to the Sword Art, so they'll have that bash, they'll have the Slithering Crush.
Dire team
And is this, yeah, this is off lane Sword Art, and now with the Dazzle, they're bringing the Huskar for EHOME. Whew. Man. Interesting couple of picks here, coming out for both sides.
Ten seconds remaining.
Be interesting to see how these
5
heroes
seconds remaining.
do with Huskar going mid, Brew in the off lane. I would assume Huskar's going mid. I don't think he's going to go into the safe lane.
Team ban.
They ban out the Faceless Void, no surprise. I think they're expecting a safe laner to get picked. Pugna gets banned out. Now they go to the Leshrac, so this is actually going to be a safe lane Huskar with a mid Leshrac off lane Brew.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So we'll see what the last pick ends up being. So they've got the Sword Art, the Tusk, the Phantom Assassin, and the Undying. I'd like to see one more. At least one more. A bit of lockdown here for the side of CDEC, and they'll get it with the Lina.
Now select your heroes.
Good, that's what I think they need there. Some lockdowns, some good nuke damage for their side. So it'll be XM on the Lina, 1, 2, 3 on the Slardar, Shaker on the Tusk, Eve with the Phantom Assassin, Ray on the Undying. For this EHOME squad, ASD on the Leshrac, Ego on the Huskar. You've got Jiang here on the Lion, Faith Beyond on the Dazzle, and Y Innocence on the Brewmaster. As we go into this game 1 of this series of 2. Should be an interesting set here. Should be interesting with the Huskar. I mean, we barely see Huskar anymore. So we are ready to go.
Prepare for battle.
As EHOME, we gotta remember, have recently qualified for the Bucharest Minor.
A foregone conclusion. Oh, what a beauty!
And the thing is that these games, I believe DPL, the winner of that, gets something in terms of going to a major, if I recall correctly, the MDL major. So making it to the playoffs is a bit of a big deal, and a bit of a ravage coming through from Jiang. Hitting on a 3 of these heroes. They bring 4 over for CDEC. Reminder that they do need just 1 point to qualify for the playoffs, or they have to play a tiebreaker. And then if New beat 2-0, they'll get a tiebreaker as well. So mid will be this little track. Huskar will be in the safe lane. He'll be here with Jiang on the Lion, so they'll have their at least a little bit in terms of a stun, which definitely gives them an opportunity early if they are to use these burning spears. But it looks like they'll do a little bit of lane swapping, because this is an off lane Dazzle and a 5-position Brew.
Oh, what a beauty!
And they are looking to change their lanes around as Swordar comes over towards top, and there's 3 heroes over bottom in Shaker on the Tusk, as well as Eve and Ray on the Phantom Assassin Undying, respectively. And quick little pause comes out from XM. Ego comes in. He's got the burning spears early. We'll see if 1-2-3 is even able to stay in this lane. He went 1 into the Slithering Crush. And we'll just be eating burning spears coming at him. And we know how hard that is as a mid when you are up against the Huskar. It's going to be hard here when you're up against the Huskar as well as the Brew in this lane. To the point where, I mean, you're going to be dealing with using these pulls and hopefully trying to get levels with these pulls and get some farm as well. So Faith Beyond on this Dazzle. Dazzle coming out. Faith Beyond getting chased under the tower by Ray and Shaker. Shaker taking a lot of damage. And Poison Touch level 1's not going to do enough. 12 strength stolen from this Dazzle. He's under 400 health at the moment. Why just... Innocent's just throwing shots at 1-2-3. Huskar continuing to just get these last hits as these creeps are under his tower. And we'll see level 3 probably go into the Burning Spears once again. And burn damage is, it's going to start to really, really be devastating. Poison Touch coming through on a Shaker. Doing a lot of damage. See just what Faith Beyond is able to do with this Dazzle already. They brought Tusk over towards top, but I don't know how much it's going to help. As Innocent's just continuing to pressure 1-2-3 out of this lane and keep it open for the Huskar. Just getting closer to level 4 at the moment. Stun comes out with the Poison Touch. Eve getting right-clicked right now. Poison Touch continuing to reapply. They're looking for that shot. It reapplies. Ooh, and there it is. Another time. Still trying to run. And this is going to be first blood. If he's not too careful, he actually blinks back in. I don't understand that. Now they lose Innocence over top. You get the bash on Ego, but this should be a trade. He's got multiple stacks on him. And they'll get the kill, so right away EHOME are ahead. And remember, again, CDEC just need one win here. So this is, each of these games are going to be super important. Stun out. Onto Eve, he blinks away once again. Already, EHOME have themselves a 2,000 net worth lead. The only one really doing remotely well is this Lina, sitting at 23 and 8. So 8 denies to slow down this sword or this Leshrac as much as he can. No lot of trouble is this Tusk going for the snowball over to the creeps. We'll find it. They'll look for the Slithering Crush. But Shaker is eventually dead, and now that Q comes out from Ego. The chase is on, not really sure how willing you are to go after this. Still trying to chase, we'll find the bash, but Ego on the run still. They'll bring the Tusk over. Slithering Crush Snowball, and there it is. They finally get the kill on this Huskar. They lose 1-2-3, however. And the chase will be back onto Y. However, these creeps coming over, he should survive, will survive. And Lion comes over towards mid. He's only sitting level 4, so he's gone 2-1. And maybe we'll see that extra point going to the Hex. ASD gets the kill on Array. Working on Shaker, and now the Hex comes through. Haste is out on the Lina with Guna Blade to blow up ASD. Meanwhile, Faith Beyond also dies over bottom. And a bunch of kills coming through for the side of CDEC, pulling this game right on back.
Burn, baby, burn.
So we're even at 5, and net worth is practically even at this point.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Faith Beyond under the tower, looking to kill 1, 2, 3. But now Faith Beyond is real deep and in a little bit of trouble. As is Jiang. He's probably going to end up dying. But they've got Innocence to come through. They'll get the kill in a 1, 2, 3. Kill Faith Beyond. And looking for the kill on his Jiang. They've got the decay. Eve, no crit. So it's hard to really commit to trying to go in on this. Ray just throwing these decays every so often. We'll get another one on 2. Or also throw the Soul Rip at Jiang. Snowball coming over. Shaker trying to get away. Salvo's used by Ray to make an escape. Innocence looking over at Shaker. Ooh, can he catch up? He can. He's got 5 more movement speed, but nice shards to block him out. And Lina dying mid to this Leshrac.
Illusion.
This is Ego giving a lot of free farm. He's now already sitting level 7. Sitting level 7 and going for the armlet. I mean, things are looking really good for the Huskar at the moment.
bottom tower is under attack.
And it's over bottom, taking a look. Trying to get those shards on the Innocents. They've also got Dazzler just continuing to push. He's level 6. There's the Poison Touch at Eve with the Shadow Wave. They've got a couple of heroes coming in for the side of EHOME to try and help on this as they continue to extend their lead again. The snowball over onto Jiang. The little bit of a stun that comes through. They drop down the tombstone. Let's see if they're able to take it. They should be able to. The Soul Rip comes in to keep it alive, and they might have been able to get the decay. So it's a free 125 gold there for the Lion.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Burning Spears at level 3.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Stun comes out, not gonna land. Well, looking to go towards this bounty rune at 10 minutes, but spotted by 4 heroes. They'll get the kill. Nice shards to block in Jiang. The stun only comes out onto the Tusk. Stun lined up by XM. They'll get the second one there, and a third should be there on a Faith Beyond. As Eve is chasing. And he tries to go north. There's the Stifling Dagger with the Dragon Slave. XM gets yet another one. And it's a triple kill here for the Lina.
Double damage.
None is burning.
So, CDEC, they've gotten themselves 10 kills to the 7 of EHOME. Got Huskar, who's still sitting here basically untouched. Over top. But at the same time, this Phantom Assassin going first item, Desolator, has been doing a pretty good job as well. And has only died to the chase that came in from Faith Beyond. A Poison Touch, it'll run out. They move over to try and get this kill in a Ray. Stifling Dagger through onto the Lion to make sure that he's not able to catch up and find himself the stun. Goes first for XM. Good control there for the side of CDEC. Still pressure the mid-tier 1 with Ego pressuring their top tier 1. Glyph finally comes out. We'll see if they're able to rotate in time. They use the smoke. Shaker and 1, 2, 3 coming over. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We'll see.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
We also got the TPs coming in. There's the snowball with the corrosive haze on top. Nice use of the Q from Ego, but 4 heroes here, no rotations from EHOME. And that's an easy one to get.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
This is rotating over CDEC the entire side, so they give up their tier 1 in retaliation from EHOME. And Faith Beyond in a little bit of trouble. Doesn't have Shallow Grave, so he's taken out of this fight real quickly. ASD will come over. Throw this stun as well as the finger. Woo! Just blowing up Eve. So, 1,000 net worth lead for EHOME is over mid. The stun the Laguna as well as the Slithering Crush on the Innocents to get the kill. But they'll try to trade for 1, 2, 3, and they will. Stun not in time for the Lina.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
They are continuing to look to take this tier 1 over mid. We'll see how CDEC try to hold. They get the stun as well as the shards. Ego, life break, snowball in a lot of trouble, but the Hex comes out onto the Lina. Tusk goes to his demise over mid with 5 heroes around him all of a sudden.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant are scanning.
So, with that, EHOME will go into Roche, extend their lead, and get this Aegis if they're able to finish it off in time. And they've got a couple of heroes starting to come on over. I'm not sure they actually have it. The shards come out, and now the primal split will be used. The lightning storm slows up both the Undying as well as the Lina. The Laguna Blade is going to be thrown on the Leshrac. Phantom Assassin looking for a moment in, but that gives them time to get the Aegis. So now the Aegis is out on the Ego. They find Shaker, Poison Touch, as well as the stun coming in from this Brewmaster, and back to form, as well as a kill for Jiang. They also get the Cyclone through onto this Lina with the stun and the kill. Again, EHOME taking advantage of a fight going their way.
This should make my life easier.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Eve goes
Radiant's
down.
is under attack.
And that's with the help of the Lion, who didn't even use Finger there. Oscar working with this Aegis. He's going into the Heaven's Halberd. We've got Finger again ready here for this Lion. Looks like they're going to smoke on the side of CDEC. The ward is right there. Great vision down for EHOME to spot this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Looking for this kill, they'll find the Laguna Blade, gets thrown onto Innocence. And Ego, he still has this Aegis. We'll see if they're willing to fight with Innocence dead. Eve moves in on a Faith Beyond. The Shallow Grave is going to be placed on himself, so it won't be on the Huskar. There's the life break coming over onto Eve. He's been disarmed. Should die to the Burning Spears, as will Shaker. Looking for Ray, gets himself 4. XM nearby, but he's the only one alive with the triple kill from Ego, and they don't have the damage to take care of him, and I don't know if they ever will. With the Laguna Blade used and not finding much of anything, I mean, that really became a problem quite quickly, and this is going to be a big push coming in from EHOME. Everybody live for CDEC, but everything's ready here for EHOME. The only thing they used was Finger. They have Shallow Grave now once again. Shadow Wave comes out, and there it is. Oscar's going to lose his first life, but they'll hold Shallow Grave. They now want to use it only if Ego gets low. So they'll take the tier 3, or they'll try to. They back off for a moment, are willing to re-engage. And so Shrac's not with them, like, right on the mark. But there's the life break in, as well as the Q used in succession. They look over at XM. They've got the primal split, still alive. Pulse Nova ringing in their ears. They'll get the kill on XM. He doesn't have buyback. Now the Tusk is gone. They'll look for more. They'll look towards the PA, get the kill. Has buyback, but what are you going to use it for as you lose 4? This is Rax gone for sure.
Dire's bottom tower is
go the racks.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
So just like that, the racks are gone. They'll shift their attention towards this tier 2.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And ooh, Shaker spotted. Ego might be in a little bit of trouble. They've got Jiang nearby. Not close enough to get a stun out. Doesn't have Finger for 37 seconds, and now Slithering Crush comes through. Not dead just yet, but ooh, surviving. Armwood toggling, still alive. XM, 1, 2, 3, both gone. They lose Ego finally, but Ray's gonna go down to this Leshrac, and they'll take out PA once again. They'll look towards Shaker. It's gonna be possibly another team wipe. And Snowball to stay alive for now, but that's an ultra kill for ASD. Another full team wipe for the team of EHOME. And GG is called by CDEC.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant.
So EHOME take easy work of that game, giving a lot of space there on the Huskar. Ego was able to do so much, as was ASD. 10, 1, and 8 for the Leshrac with a 600 GPM. But to travel 2-0 Talismans, Ayuls was really all he needed there. And with that, they take a 1-0 lead. And CDC desperately needing this second game to make sure that they can make it to the next round. Otherwise, they play a tiebreaker, which could be a problem, and that will be, you know, a possibility if they're not too careful and don't win this next game. It would be against IG Vitality, who could definitely throw it back at them. They did split their series, so we'll be back with Game 2 in just a moment. I'm your caster, Bkop, at Bkop92 on Twitter. We'll be right back. Stay right there.